Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Rocks. Alright, this is going to be a quick one because I've already recorded this like 2 times. Both times the audio didn't record, so I made sure that the audio was recording this time. Yay. Okay, we're going to start off with the very first fight of the night. You guys know the gig. Um, Gigi Canuto versus Carol Ferro. I'm going to go with Carol Ferro by decision. I don't think Gigi Canuto's that good, but I think Carol Ferro is going to be able to land the bigger shots and ultimately win a decision. All right, moving up the card, we got Manuel Souza versus Richie Miranda. As you guys can see, I chose Souza by TKO. The reason why is because I think Souza is a lot stronger and I think he's just a lot faster than Richie Miranda. I don't think he's going to be able to handle Souza's pressure and yeah, I think ultimately Souza's going to land that one big shot that's going to put Richie Miranda out. So I'm going to go with Manuel Souza by TKO round 2. Next up we got Miles Johns versus Jesse Rosas. I'm going to go with Jesse Rosas by round 1 submission. I think Jesse Rosas is going to be UFC ready. If his brother was UFC ready, I think Jesse Rosas is going to be UFC ready, so we'll see. This is going to be a pretty close fight, but I think if he gets it down to the ground, like, I don't think Miles Johns can survive a full round with Jesse Rosas. And yeah, I think he's gonna finish the fight by submission ultimately. I'm gonna go Rosas submission round 1. Moving up the card, we got Dair Nurgazai versus Bruno Lopez. I'm gonna go with Nurgazai by TKO round 2. Bruno Lopez has shown that he's pretty chinny, dude. Last couple of fights, Navajo Sterling TKO'd him. Jacoby stung him and TKO'd him. So I'm gonna go with Nurgazai to do kind of that. Basically, rush in there, and then when he lands that big shot, I think Bruno Lopez is gonna go out. So Nurgazai by round 2 TKO is my pick. Moving up the card, we got Jose Montana versus Louis Sutherland. I'm going to go with Louis Sutherland by decision. I think he's going to blob it up. Those grappling, exchanges against Tai Tuivasa was pretty funny. It's kind of hilarious seeing a man of like 250 plus pounds just hitting a switch on another 250 plus pound man, dude. But I think Louis Sutherland is pretty crafty. I think if he wants to get it to the ground, he can. And ultimately, I think he's going to be able to win a pretty comfortable decision. Or maybe even get the TKO if he gets like a dominant position. But I'm going to go with Louis Sutherland to win by decision. Moving up the card, we got Juliana Miller versus Ravena Oliveira. I'm going to go with Juliana Miller to get a bounce back and get her submission. And I'm going to take her by round 1. I think she's pretty dangerous. She's always trying to finish the fight. And I think she's going to be able to get Oliveira out of there. So I'm going to go Juliana Miller by round 1 submission. All right, moving up the card, we got Steve Aspelund. My boy Steve Aspelund versus Pat Guilherme. Or Guilherme Pat. I think Titty Twister Steve Aspelund's got it, dude. I think he's basically a heavyweight Holloway. He's got cardio for days and he won't stop throwing no matter what. And I think that's eventually going to melt Guilherme Pat down enough in order for him to get the TKO. It's either going to be a round 2 or 3 TKO for Aspelund. I think maybe he does get stung like in the first round. But I mean, ultimately, he survived up against Vitor Petrino, and that dude's fucking huge. So yeah, I think Steve Aspelund is gonna be able to get Guilherme Pat out of here. All the accumulation of his boxing and the shots to the body, I think, is gonna bring Guilherme Pat down eventually. So I'm gonna go with Steve Aspelund, 3rd round TKO. Moving up the card, we got Old Man Darren Elkins versus the fight rigger Yair Delvalle. If somehow Darren Elkins wins this, I think we know why. But as far as we know, Yair Delvalle, whatever his name is, He wasn't involved in any of the betting scandals, so we're gonna trust in him. He should be better than Darren Elkins. I think he might even TKO him. I mean, Darren Elkins is no spring chicken. He's like, what, 42, 43, 44? I don't even know, dude, but he's getting up there in age, and it's not gonna do him any good up against a young, hungry Yair Dilvaye. I don't think he's that good, but I don't think Darren Elkins is gonna be the one to fraud check him. So I'm gonna go with Yair Dilvaye by round 1 submission. Moving up the card, we got my boy Ty Miller versus Billy Ray Goff. I'm going with Ty Miller either by round 1 or 2 TKO. Ty Miller is a beast. He's really good at boxing. He throws with mean intent, and I'm gonna go with that over Billy Ray Goff. I mean, Billy Ray Goff he's all right. He's okay at striking. Not much else. And I think Miller's just gonna put on a pace on him that Billy Ray Goff is not. He's not gonna be able to survive. So I'm gonna go with Ty Miller to win this by TKO. It might be a nasty TKO, or it might just be an accumulation of too many punches and Billy Ray Goff just kind of gives up. But we'll see. I think Ty Miller's gonna have a pretty good showing out up against Billy Ray Goff. So I'm gonna go with Ty Miller round 1 TKO. Moving up the card, Amanda Lemos versus Alexia Thayanara. I don't know why this is above my boy Ty Miller, but either way, I'm going to go with Thayanara by decision. I think she's got a really good grappling advantage. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets the submission. Historically, Amanda Lemos has been submitted a lot, but historically also Amanda Lemos has been kept down a lot. So I think either way, Thayanara wins. Yeah, Amanda Lemos is. I mean, people know how to exploit her game now, so it's not looking good for Amanda Lemos' run, dude. So I'm gonna go with Alexia Thayanara to get this done by decision. All right, moving up the card, we got Billy Quarantillo versus Diego Ferreira. This is, I think, my scariest pick because I think Billy Quarantillo definitely has a chance to show out in this one. But realistically, we haven't seen anything that would indicate that he would. So I'm going with Diego Ferreira to get the TKO in round 3. I think Diego Ferreira is just, he's found his second stride. Recently, he's been knocking out people, and obviously, like, he's been knocked out, and he's lost a fight or two, I think. But he's been fighting a lot better opponents than Billy Quarantillo, and he's like a young old man, whereas Billy Quarantillo's like an old man, if that makes any sense, dude. So ultimately, I'm gonna have to go with Ferreira with his power shots over the volume of Billy Quarantillo, and I think he's gonna be able to land the one that changes the fight. And I'm gonna go with Diego Ferreira by round 3 TKO. That's gonna be my prediction. All right, finally on to the main event. Mateusz Gamrot versus Quillen Salkilld. Now, as I was explaining to y'all, but apparently my mic was muted, so y'all never heard me. I think Mateusz is really good. He's basically the gatekeeper into the top 10. And yeah, dude, like, if you want to be like top 5, top 10 material, you have to get through Mateusz Gamrot at this point. And he did really well in his last fight against Ribovics. He got the submission. But I think Quillen Salkilld is going to be a different animal, dude. We've seen Mateusz Gamrot be a little bit chinny to the power shots, and I think when Quillen Salkilld lands, he's going to land with bad intentions. And ultimately, I think that's going to be what decides it, is that Quillen Salkilld basically, he hits a lot harder. And I don't know why it's chosen as Mateusz Gamrot, but I'm going with Quillen Salkilld by second round TKO. I think he gets it done. It's a really tough fight. I wouldn't be surprised if I see Mateusz Gamrot win a sneaky decision over Quillen, but definitely it's not going to be before he gets some of his shots off, dude. I think Quinlan Salkild's gonna have Mateusz in some bad positions, and he's gonna have him hurt, dude. So I'm a trust in Quinlan Salkilld. Last 4 fights, all finishes to get the finish here against Mateusz Gamrot and skyrocket him into the top 10. So that was the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Obviously, it's a lot shorter of a video. I recorded this like twice already, so I'm sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, let me know your thoughts. And if you liked the video, leave a like. Comment down below who you guys think is going to win. Do you think Quinlan Salkild's got it, or do you think Mateusz Gamrot's going to put on a pressure that Quinlan Salkilld can't, handle? Let me know, dude. But either way, yeah, it's been your boy Rocks. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.